Okay, thank you. So I want to introduce the materials and I'm going to share my screen. So first I want to talk about the ink. This one is my favorite, India ink, but they're all pretty similar. And yeah, you can also get black ink from a Chinese or Japanese store, but this is what I picked up first, and I like that you only need to use a small amount of India ink each time you're working on the drawing. Then I want to talk about the watercolor paper. The watercolor paper comes in sheets of 22 inches by 30 inches. Some also have other sizes, and they also have different weights, and they can be cold pressed or hard pressed. I like to buy my watercolor paper from Blick Art Materials. And then also to fill in the watercolor, you can also get small sized flat brushes and small mixing bowls. Yeah, any kind of mixing bowl, and one for the ink and one for the water. Now I want to talk about some history of India ink. So India ink is a black pigment in the form of sticks that are moistened before use in drawing and lettering, or the fluid ink consisting of this pigment finely suspended in a liquid medium such as water and a glutinous binder. Actually, I got this from a website, so I'm just reading it. India ink is really interesting because it is really tied into Chinese art, and also it was also used by other countries. So I'm just reading from what I got on the website. The sticks or cakes consist of specially made carbon black mixed with a gum or glue and sometimes perfume. India ink was used in China centuries before the Christian era and is still valued for the opacity and durability that make it one of the finest inks. Probably the most renowned ink, India ink, is a permanent opaque black. It mixes well with other colors, adding a cool, dense tint. It flows well on paper, producing strong, crisp black lines which make it popular across many genres. Also, so Um, in India, scribes have used needle and pen since antiquity to write many of their Buddhist and Jain scripts. Black ink was known as Masi in India. Yeah. Today, India ink is used by illustrators, calligraphists, designers, cartoonists, and tattooists. It's been a staple for any sketch, and many artists have used it. Ink also has been essential for thousands of years of Chinese history. All the drawing materials we have use have a history, and for India ink, also it has been used for centuries. Yeah, in artwork ranging from tattooing to comics. Yeah. So I think it's very interesting that India ink is, yeah, it has, I guess, its origin in China. It's linked to the Chinese writing actually. Yeah, I want to show some of my work now, I guess, and maybe.
Jane, do you
Yeah.
work a lot? Do you work a lot with the India ink?
Yeah, I use it quite a lot. Yeah, mainly for black and white watercolor paintings.
And are figures your favorite thing? That is that like what you're most interested in drawing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
So can I ask a question, Jane? Is the ink you're talking about same as the Chinese ink material-wise? It's just the make is different. Because you said, you just said from reading the information that it was used throughout the Chinese, calligraphy or
right.
So they are the same thing. Chinese traditional ink is kind of a solid bar, and they mix when they ground it with the water. They just make that way so it's easier to be carried around.
Oh, yeah.
No, I ask you, is that the case?
That's a really good question. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I know some of the bar-like stuff. I don't use a lot, but I know it from when I was little. Those bars have different qualities. Some have more glue in it.
Oh, really?
Some has less, like a water base or something you can feel, and you might choose certain kind. I had no idea at the time when we were little. We had to write in as homework, right? The calligraphies, whatever.
Oh, cool.
And those bars, we didn't care what was made. I just asked if it was the same material, just made differently or mixed with a different amount of glue. There are different Chinese art papers. some you can have the dyes diffuse right through if it's a water base. Some, if you can imagine more glue in it, stickier, then it doesn't get diffused as much, right? So, but the ink you were using, from your show from Blake, yeah, I think I used one time here too. It doesn't have any glue feeling in it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah,
but it's really convenient. You just get one straw of, or something. Just yeah. Okay, continue. I'm sorry I interrupt. I was asking you a question whether you know the Chinese use stuff is the same thing or not. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh no.
Okay.
I think it's the same because the website says this ink has been essential for thousands of years of Chinese history. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Gonna share some drawings now. Sorry. I have 2 folders. I'll share the this. So mainly, as you asked that which subjects do I paint, and then I paint statues and dancers, and they're all figurative, I guess. And this is the statue by Michelangelo, and it's a dancer. And I think this is another statue. And also paint people I know. She is my friend, and I found her photo online. And like, as you can see, I really like to paint dancers because they have a lot of folds in the fabric of the clothing they wear, so I can give it different shades. And also, when they're dancing, they have different shadows, so I can portray those shadows in my watercolor painting. And same thing with the statues, they have shading, so I like to portray it in my painting. And I did this really quickly. Well, it doesn't look good when I try to hurry up, but yeah. And I have even more. Oh, sorry. This, there's more here. Yeah, so I like the shadows and very translucent effect when you layer the shapes. And yeah, I have some more information um, on the history, and yeah, I think it's interesting because this website says uh, the style, there's a style called Sumi A, which is a Japanese style, and in Chinese it's called Mo Shui. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you know that style? Dai. Mo Shui style.
墨水，墨 means ink, dark. 水 means water.
Okay.
墨水.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you saying that?
Yeah. The website talks about it.
墨水 more means the ink, the bar, or the ink solution itself. 水 means water. 墨水 means the solution of. 墨 also means black. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's written as black, and for, I mean, a character 土.
Oh.
Underneath of 黑有一个土字. That's called 墨.
Okay.
So it means the solid bar.
Uh-huh.
And it also means the color black. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you use the flat brushes to paint these shadows, and then use the round with the tip if you want to draw a line?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I
okay.
use flat
I
brushes.
notice you use pretty light, not that very saturated black.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, is that because you just like that way, or this is the photo that you had a less contrast? No.
Oh,
They
yeah,
look like your original paintings, just like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right.
Yeah, that's your style too, I feel. But in some other painting, for example, the oil painting, you could have a big variety of the saturation, right?
Oh.
You have very black, very solid, saturated black in there, in those paintings. Here in the watercolor paintings, they don't look very saturated. They look nice. Is that because your chosen technique, or you just like it way? Yeah.
Yeah, I just mix with a lot of water to make it really light.
I know. Yeah, you did this on purposely.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so the website is talking about Mo Shui's style of landscapes, black and white tones, and yeah. Okay, yeah, that's yeah, maybe I'll share some tips on how I painted it. Yeah, I guess the first step I did was making the contour line drawing, and Um, I guess it's, yeah, not really. Maybe I'll just show more of these pictures. Uh, yeah, so I just paint dancers a lot. And, oh.
Yeah, this one is more black. I mean, more
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot more than the others you showed.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
No, it's just different. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I chose the photographs that had more variation so I can, yeah, have a range of the shade.
When you say you chose the photographs, those are the photographs you had this watercolor painting to.
Oh yeah, I looked them up on the internet, like
Did you
dancer.
use the black white color or colored photos?
Oh, I think they had color.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they're dancing figures. And I have some tips, I guess. When I draw figures, I like to draw the face first, and I like to draw the eyes first. And when I start drawing, I have to, yeah, make sure everything will fit inside the paper. So yeah, when I begin, I need to be careful with the proportions in the composition. Um, um, After I finish the outline, I would just shade it in with ink and go from light to dark. And yeah. So when I want to erase a paint stroke, I would quickly use a napkin and dab it into the clean water and then dab it onto the area that is too dark. And this would take off some of the color if it's too dark of a shade. And
Did you use the hot pressed paper? What is that? Cold press?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure the difference, but I think.
Oh yeah, different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I used cold press. I'm not completely sure.
The cold press is going to have a little bit more texture to it, and the hot press is going to be a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm just curious the paper you use for these paintings.
Yeah, I think mine has a texture, so I think it's cold press.
Okay. When you touch the texture, okay, they are rougher than the ones that feels smoother. Yeah, the cold press.
Yeah.
Okay. I also want to ask, do you use pencil lightly draw the outline, or you just use the ink right away?
Oh, right. Yeah, I always do pencil first.
Oh.
And yeah.
So you might change composition by erasing the light color. I mean, light pencil marks or something until you fix. Then you do the ink thing.
Yeah, I don't erase the pencil actually.
Because they are very light. You don't. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just don't know. Yeah, how you made it. And I guess some people, I don't know. I just had a one time lately taking a watercolor class. Yeah.
Oh.
I just do it directly.
Really?
Well, the word time we were doing with the pencil first. I don't know. I'm learning, I guess. Yeah. People do either ways. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like to leave the pencil as as an outline, as if you can see the dress has a pencil. And
oh, those lines are pencil marked. They are not the round ink.
Oh no,
I thought, for example, the leg, this painting, the leg, the back of the leg, are they pencil marks or?
Yeah, it's pencil. Yeah.
It's not ink. I see.
Oh yeah.
Oh. The pencil are the carbon pencil or the graphic pencil?
Yeah. Like a mechanical pencil.
Mechanical pencil. So they are more like a graphic, like a pencil.
Yeah.
Okay. There are carbon pencil that makes black or it's like a charcoal. I mean, closer to charcoal. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought it's all by brush.
Oh, really?
It was ink. Even the lines, I thought you did with the thin round tip.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So this the work you show are the combination of a pencil and ink.
Yeah.
On watercolor paper. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Those are mainly my tips. Yeah. Here's the pencil here too.
Yeah, I always thought that's all ink. Like the fingers, these are pen.
Yeah.
I thought you use very, you have a thin, more tip, that kind of a brush, and then you use ink. Yeah.
No.
Like the eyes, or these are all pencil marks.
Yeah.
I see. So basically, it's like you have a drawing by pencil and then with the ink shaded additions to it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The ink I used.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, another tip is to only paint in light layers, and yeah, I keep layering the paint strokes, leading to more variation in shades. Yeah, and if you keep the clean water on the side, you can use it to dab the strokes that you want to make lighter. And then one more tip is, in the mixing bowl that contains water, if you mix some ink into it, it will become a gray shade. And yeah. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, and then I really like to notice the fabric they wear and create a texture of the fabric there. And yeah, I think that's all my tips, and not sure what to present now. I could try to demonstrate because I set up my camera here.
Do you have other paintings by the ink on watercolor paper or so, like object besides figures? I love these pencils. They look very beautiful. I can always feel your style, your preference in portraying certain kind of people, and then the sense behind it. Yeah.
Oh,
I always feel serene and beautiful and decency behind it, and then the dream seeking, like yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I love these figures. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just questioning, do you have other objects? For example, have you painted a plant or landscape or a flower or something, a bottle, a group of fruits, whatever? I'm just, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Not really, actually.
Not yet, at least. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Jane, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave. I have to take someone to an appointment, okay?
Okay.
But this has been really fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing all the information and for sharing your lovely paintings too. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really love the works and also the techniques that I learned. I don't know much about art, but I just like to see these figures.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, Jane. You have a wonderful day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you for coming.
So who is Gina?
Yeah, because I posted the event on Meetup. It's a website. You can.
Who do you know her?
No, I don't know her.
Oh, it's just a person come as an audience. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love these figures. Yeah. I mean the paintings.
Really?
Thanks. Yeah, like any most of them, like this one especially beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I think that you catch the the beauty of the dancer in this case, and
really?
The body and I like it. I think that the proportion and also the shade, the light, overall, you did a really good job.
Oh, thank you.
I love them. How long does this kind of painting would take each of roughly?
Yeah, 4 hours maybe. the outline is the hard part, and
right, you have to decide the composition and the proportion.
Yeah, three. Well, maybe three. Maybe I don't know. I forgot, but
but after you fix the outlines, it's like it take half time or less than half or more than half the time.
the shading in is easier. Yeah. The
It takes less to shade it with the inks.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the difference when you paint these things with the ink rather than on canvas? You use oil colors to do. Suppose you want to paint the same figure or from same photo, for example. If not a live still, you just pick a photo. Suppose you want to paint on a canvas with the oil painting colors with that kind of brushes. What do you do? Why do you choose this way rather than on canvas?
Oh, yeah. This way is more transparent and translucent effect. If I did the oil,
It's solid, like
yeah, it would be harder to get this.
get this effect. Yeah, okay. Also, maybe this is faster in producing the effects. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oil painting you could, but you will spend a lot of time to make the pigment represent different saturation. And so,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess. Okay.
Thank you.
So you do have like oil painting on canvas, like the Japanese. Last time you present a big painting, right?
Yeah.
How long does that take? Did that take?
Yeah, the Korean one, and yeah, similar time, maybe 3 hours to 5 hours. Well, yeah, also I had to use some time to prime the canvas, like
Oh, I didn't mean to count that. Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, oil painting takes a lot of time, hours, days, months, indeed years, years, like Gong Gong's painting, some of them. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He took a long time. Oh, he took
Depends,
months to do.
depends on which piece. Some pieces he could have done like the fast, smaller piece, maybe. Some of them 1 hour, half hour later he would redo. Like those portraits, he would do many days. Sometimes he scratched all and then redo again. And some of them took years. He came back to repaint more, you know. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, at least days or weeks for the bigger piece. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It depends on, sometimes he had to paint somebody while the person was sitting there and he would do right away in like half hour, 1 hour. And then he took a lot of photos. Later he would use photos to do more, maybe. Yeah, some work of his were done like that.
Okay.
Have you tried to use Chinese paper and using the ink?
Yeah, I do.
It's different. It gives you, all of a sudden wet everywhere. Yeah, it's different.
Oh,
And
yeah.
different paper get different. There is another variation dimension, right? In that, yeah. But on watercolor, you can't do that. It's different. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even you use the same ink, it creates different effects. Yeah. Yeah. That's very interesting. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you have been painting. Yeah, paint more. I really enjoy, viewing your paintings.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think someday you will have an exhibition or something.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but I would like to see some of your painting gets more work done, and it will be more perfect or something like that. Or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Chinese painting. Those Chinese paintings, because they can be erased. So a painter, he would paint maybe many the same thing. He will pick the best one because you can't erase it, right? So he just uses straws, the Chinese painting thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he will paint many of them or a dozen of them, and then pick the best. Just the same painting, same composition, but each time he does can be different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it can be erased. So they will pick the best and say, this is my painting about a horse or something, right? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Unlike oil painting, you can always revise, change, put more, and they do one time and then it's gone. You can't erase. Yeah. They can always put more, but you can't take off, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Watercolor is similar. It's very hard to erase. Unless, as you said, you can do quickly when you have, you want to make it lighter, you wash it out. But if you have a watercolor, it's hard. Sometimes it's a mix, then you can no longer change it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's transparent. Yeah. So some people would do get a fresh piece of paper, redo the watercolor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My Chinese painting teacher said
Yeah.
you can't make a mistake on the rice
Yeah. You have to
paper.
redo one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to keep the mistake like it is. It's part of the art, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, if I made a mistake on the watercolor, I can use the water to
Make it lighter. Yeah.
yeah.
But sometimes if you make it too dark, it's harder to wash out then. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I guess
Thank you.
this is, yeah, I think each time you should make a recording. Later you can recall yourself, what you did. And remember the Zoom had a certain time to keep your recordings. If you want you review, and you have to download them.
Okay.
To save in your folder, whatever, like a collection.
Okay.
It just be careful. I don't know you count how many months they will save for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope next time Mom would come to listen.
Oh, really? Okay, sure.
Does she know your paintings, watercolor painting, these paintings?
Not really.
Not yet. Has she seen your recent work?
No, she hasn't seen these.
Mm-hmm. You can send over the email or WeChat of your recordings so she can view, and then she can know what you were talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
We'll send her the link for reviewing your recordings. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someday you can invite Xian to give a talk. And you two can have a conversation, like a panel discussion, like about paintings. That's a format too. People you can say a conversation with my twin sister, artist, twin sister.
Cool.
Or my conversation with my artist mother, architect artist mother. Like, it'll be interesting, right?
Thank you.
If you want to finish, I'm done with it.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. I like what you do, and I hope you enjoy what you do.
Okay.
Good luck. Take care, right?
Oh, you too.
You look pretty. I hope you're happy and healthy.
Thank you.
You watch out. The California, I know the COVID-19 thing decreases a lot.